Good morning. So, today is March 1st, 2024. And today is the first day of my video diary. Today is also my 5-year hijab wearing anniversary. So today makes exactly 5 years that I've been covering my hair and wearing my hijab every single day. I have not been out in public without my hijab in 5 years. So it's like, a special day. I am in my bed, in my room, and I chose to wear hijab. First of all, it was my own choice. No one asked me to wear it. No one forced me to wear it. No one suggested that I wear it. It was my own personal decision to wear it. And that's the thing. Like a lot of Muslim women, hijab wearing women, it's like we get a lot of flack for covering our hair and this and that, and people feel like, oh, their man makes them do this and men make them do that and men make them. Nobody forces us to do anything, first of all. Nobody puts a gun to our head and tell us to dress modest, to cover our hair. That's a choice that we make for ourselves and for God. Because I felt like when I started covering my hair, people thought, oh, well, who told her to do that? Is she being paid to do that? Or is she, why, why all of a sudden now that she's doing that? And I start trying to explain to people that I thought this was my hair, but it's a thread. We have a mind of our own, first of all, first and foremost. So people that join Islam, it's because they want to be a Muslim. Nobody's forcing them to do anything. It's the same thing when people say, well, a lot of women, they become Muslim because their man makes them and no. They become Muslim because they want to be Muslim. When someone introduces you to Islam, as a woman, as a man, as whoever, you have the choice to convert to it and become a Muslim or not. Okay, so the women you see covering their hair and dressing modest, it's not because a man told us to. It's not because a man forced us to. It's because we want to. So understand that. This is a little off topic. So yesterday I was talking with some coworkers. And they started talking about what's haram, in Islam and our religion. Haram, haram means forbidden, like a sin and what you're not supposed to do. So they were asking me, how do Muslims repent when we do something that we know we aren't supposed to do? And it wasn't really a misunderstanding or anything. I was just trying to explain to them that if something is haram, we just don't do it. Like drinking alcohol. Muslims know we're not supposed to drink alcohol. All of us know that. And we don't do it. So, there's no repenting because you just don't do it. You don't go get drunk and then the next day say, oh, Allah forgive me, I know I wasn't supposed to drink alcohol. And then the next day you go get drunk again. And then you say, oh, Allah forgive me, I know I'm not supposed to drink alcohol. And then the next day after that, you go get drunk. No! You stop doing the stuff that you know you're not supposed to be doing. That's how you solve that problem. Okay? I'm not saying we're perfect. But there's really no repenting, and then the person I was talking with, they brought up the fact that I have a tattoo. Actually, I have more than one tattoo that I got when I was very young, when I wasn't really on my deen and practicing Islam like how I should have been. And they said, well, aren't tattoos haram? Muslims not supposed to have tattoos, right? So how do you repent? Well, first of all, we repent by asking God for forgiveness. But you don't ask God for forgiveness to go do the same crap again that you know you're not supposed to do. So yeah, I can say, Allah forgive me for getting a tattoo. No, I'm not supposed to have a tattoo. Would I go get another tattoo? No, of course not. I haven't had a tattoo in over 15 years. So yeah, we don't really repent. We own our faults and what we did wrong. And, if you do something wrong, you can ask Allah for forgiveness. And you don't do it again. Okay? Hey. What up? It's your girl, Jehan Muhammad. And today is Thursday, March 7th. Out today in Piedmont Park in Atlanta. And I just thought I'd get out and get some fresh air and be in the sunshine and the air and be around nature because I love to be outside. I hate being cooped up in the house sometimes. And yesterday was cold and rainy, and today it is sunny. So I'm out here, I got my little jumper on, got my little smoothie, and guess what I have in my hands, guys? Guess what it is? Dun, 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 dun. My script. Yes, people, this is the pilot script for my pilot episode. And I wanted to come outside in the park today to be outside in nature and study my script. I'm not used to having to memorize lines for acting, because I've never done acting. So, it's a lot to remember. You have to find ways to memorize it. It was easy for me to memorize song lyrics when I was rapping and doing music, because the lyrics rhyme when you're rapping, so it's easy to remember. But with acting, the lines don't rhyme, so you have to find a way to be able to memorize them. So that's what I'm doing out here today in Piedmont Park. I'm memorizing my lines. Just want to get outside, and it feels so good to be able to hold my script in my hands. when you're typing the script and you're writing the script, you know, it's on a computer screen, and you know it's there, but it's on a screen. But when you actually print it out and have a hard copy of your script that you wrote in your hands, it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling, especially because this is my very first script. I've never wrote a script before. So, it feels good. Actually, my legs are hairy. It feels good to be able to hold my script. And, you know, I kind of sort of made a personal decision to take a break from social media. And I still haven't really fully decided on whether that break will be permanent or temporary. Temporary or permanent. Yeah, I just haven't really been intrigued by social media lately. It's just, you know, I open the apps and I look, and it's like, okay, I'm scrolling and I'm looking and I'm scrolling and I'm looking, and I'm just not really seeing any content that's just like really grabbing my attention, you know, even from celebrities. It's like, okay, that's you, and yeah, I'm just, you know, so it's like, what do you do when you don't find any interesting content or anything that's like grabbing your attention or, you know, entertaining you or whatever? So you go and make your own content, which is why I'm making this film and this video diary, because I'm really just trying to find different ways to still be present and to engage and, you know, all that stuff without being on social media. I might drop in, pop in, stop in every now and again, but I'm really not gonna be on social media that much. And you know, I grew up in the 90s, and I'm used to, you know, I don't want to sound like, oh, well, back in my days, and oh, I'm so old, and y'all young kids, this new generation, y'all just so, all this technology. But yeah, I was born in 85, and I grew up in the 90s, and I was used to being outside. I was used to playing. We played outside. We rode bikes. We went to each other's house. We played games. We played and interacted with real people in the real world. You know, and some people, it's like they can't really differentiate between what's the actual real world and what is a virtual cyber world. And social media is a virtual cyber world, because the people on social media do not know you personally. They know you from an app. They don't come to your house for dinner. They don't go out to eat with you and spend time. Some of them do, but a lot of them don't. They're just strangers and onlookers, people looking into your life on an app that don't really know you. So I'm taking my time, regaining my time back to the real world and interacting with real people in the real world, real friends, real coworkers, people that I can actually reach out and touch, you know, spend time with, do activities with, just real people in real worlds. I'm really focusing more on real networking and real relationships with people in the world and not on an app. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this video diary. I wanted to find a different medium to be present and express myself and all that. And I'm just haven't been intrigued with social media. So, you know, the people that know how to reach me personally, that have my phone number, that have my email address, if you have my phone number, if you have my email address, then use it, hit me up. And, those are the people that matter, the real people in the real world, your real friends, people that actually know you, that you spend time with and talk to and all that stuff. So, that's what's going on in my world for today, guys. I am memorizing these lines from my script. I'm so excited, and I can't believe we at Jehania's World have began the filming process. And oh my God, it's a heck of a ride. And that's why I have this video diary, to keep you guys posted and updated on what's going on with the series, the production, it's a new experience for me. I've never written a series. I've never, been a principal actress or, did performance on screen with lines and scripts and all that stuff. So it's a whole new world and a whole new experience for me. It really is. But I love it. Like, oh my God, there's so many details and stuff that I wish I could tell you guys. But you just have to wait until everything is done. And like I said in one of my interviews, I think it was Canvas Rebel, I can't quite remember which one. I'm not letting anyone rush my process. I'm not. And I know people are like, well, she dragging her feet and she doing this, and what's going on, when we gonna see it? Girl, well, come on with it. But what's going? Oh, you ain't putting out nothing. You're just talking. But I am funding this whole production by myself. Okay? So it's going to take some time, because it's going to take some money that I have to come up with, that I don't have at the moment. I have to go make the money first, okay, and then pay to film this production. So bear with me. And it's the same thing with my music, when people try to always want to rush my process, because I'm not an artist that's going to put out an album every year, every 2 years, or every 3 years, That's just me. But, I'm not letting anyone rush the process, it's going to take time, because I'm funding it all by myself. But if you would like to speed up the process by donating, the quicker you donate to Jehania's World for us to film the production, the quicker you get to see the series, and it is so dope. Oh my God. So yeah, that's my Cash App. If you want to Cash App me, that'll work. My pilot, we've already started filming. Yeah, we have. But it's a process. Things happen. I had something happen on set other week, 2 weeks ago, which calls for a reshoot. And a reshoot means you got to repay to shoot the scene. Yeah. So, that's all I'm doing today. Just hanging out in Piedmont Park. It's a great day in Jehania's World. And it is a beautiful day in Atlanta. The sun is out, the clouds are popping. It is just, I love Atlanta. But, I'm just out here studying my script, drinking my smoothie, getting some fresh air. And, guess I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.